Good evening, Film Fam. Today is February 16, 2026. It is another Monday night podcast with your host, Cash. Hopefully, my co host, Ryan Wilcock, the assassin, will be joining us shortly. But, anyways, let's get this show started. It is 8 o'clock, and we're going to get this thing started right on time. And as always, we have to bring in our sponsors first and thank them and then get it started. So let's do this the right way. So I want to thank the sponsor of the week is Film Hub. And if you don't know who that is, you'll find that information out pretty soon. That's going to be somebody we all know in the industry that's been doing a lot of different stuff, but he's now finally putting everything together in one hub. That's why it's called Film Hub. And if you don't know who that is Mr. Tony South. So give some love to Tony South and see what he's got going on in Film Hub. And then we love to welcome on Tinting Insurance as one of our sponsors, man. I am so excited to have them on. I think insurance is very important for any and all businesses, especially our tinting business. So if you need some, check out tintinginsurance.com. And with that, let's get our show started, man. Let's do the intro. Where are we with our intro? Ooh, I got to take that chest down. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. I got a hiccup here. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this hiccup. Just realized that we are not on Facebook, but we are on YouTube. So let's connect Facebook first, and then we'll get it going. All right. So for the Facebook family, I am sorry you guys missed my intro. So let's rerun this thing, and we'll start with our sponsors, Film Hub and Tinting Insurance, and then we'll jump into our welcome screen. So there we are, and then we'll bring on our guest very shortly. So give me 2 seconds while this goes on. I gotta add that music, man. Music, right? Gotta have that music. But you guys get to listen to me in the meantime until we get some music on. All right. Now I got to bring those chats in here, make sure the chats are working. Let's refresh that. Joshua Miller, what's up? Mike Watson, what's up, homie? Welcome to another Monday night podcast. All right, so we got our chats. We got our sponsor taken care of. And now we need to bring on our guest. Let me see, first and foremost, see my host come in yet or not. Let's see where he is. No co-host. Okay, it's just me, myself, and Irene, right? Let's go. So without further ado, let's bring on our guest. Thomas, what's up from California? We got some California people in here. Oh, there is Mr. Ryan Wilcox, the assassin.
I was just typing it. It's been saying I'm backstage now for a few minutes, and you were like, "He's not here." Like, what the hell?
I just saw you, man. So welcome. Let's get on with our show. Let's bring our first guest. We got two today.
You're gonna bring now? I was just gonna ask real quick, like, if you could introduce us to Film. What's that?
I don't know that either yet. So Film Hub is something that's Tony South is putting together.
Oh, okay.
Film Hub. Okay, I will give you the little spill that what is Film Hub. Film Hub is Tony putting his AI, his no-name tools, and he's got some other stuff that's in works. That's all gonna come into Film Hub. So
awesome.
Very honored to have him because he just came out with that logo. We talked about it last week. We hashed out some ideas, and he's like, dude, we're the first one he's sponsoring and bringing the name to life. So Tony South's got some stuff in the back. But let's get on with the show. It is 8:06. We're 5 minutes into it. And let's bring our first guest of the night, team one. Well, one of two, the newest generation to hit window tinting industry. Let's go, Mr. Chris.
How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing?
All right, how are you?
New gen is locked in.
All right.
I hope Dante's backstage because I was hitting him up right now. I didn't know if he's
he
on.
is. He is. He is.
Okay, so I know I
bring him
can't
on
see.
together, or are we gonna go together, or what?
Yeah, let's bring him on. Let's bring him
All
on.
right, let's bring him on.
So,
Chris is the one that's coordinating everything. So I gotta go with Chris, whatever Chris says.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
What's
the man.
Good, how are you?
Show, man. We are here. Spin the wheel. There's Trip Turner. What's spin the wheel already? So welcome, guys. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
Let's start with the intro, man. So take it one at a time. Go with your intro. Introduce to the industry who you are, where you coming from, and what do you plan on doing?
I'll go first. I'm taking. Yeah. Okay, I'll take the role. All right. So, I've been tinting since 2022. Started off by basically messing up a bunch of cars. I went to a tint school, and absolutely just started destroying cars once I got out of the school. I thought I was ready to go, and I was just hand cutting a bunch of cars. I was just, losing my mind. And that's how everyone gets started, just practicing on cut. Well, I started practicing on customers' cars. I know people say usually start on your own cars. I completely skipped that step. I was like, whatever. I'm going to start offering it. I need to start making money. And that's essentially how I started. So, just basically working on other people's vehicles. And then as I progressed and got better, I think that's where my love for tinting really came to be, because throughout the struggles of tinting, I was like, you know what, this is something that I'm going to stick to, because I always had the vision of like the long-term game, regardless of whatever struggles I had. I was like, I know if I get through this hard spell, whatever you want to call it, long-term, it would be something that I definitely would reach, as long as it's something that I stuck to. And that's what I did, so Tint the World is still really, really new. It's only like a less than a 3-month thing, and it's kind of blown up in ways that we kind of didn't even expect it to. But I'm just happy it's within this industry because it's something that I love to do. So,
well, love it, man. Welcome to the industry. Love to know you and see where you take this Tint the World theme, man, because I love the theme. Everybody loves your hoodie. We're getting that in the comments like crazy. So let's
that comes from LA, man. We're from LA, the fashion center of the world. We love clothes. I think before tinting, I used to buy and sell Supreme, Babe, like all the hype beast clothes. I started a clothing brand before I got into tinting. I think as entrepreneurs, we always dabble into different things before we stick to one thing. So in LA, it's like fashion, clothing, everything is so big out here. And Dante knows it too. Like, we've always liked clothes. And one thing that we saw with the clothes is just like, dude, the fashion in the tint industry, like to us, is like, it needs a bit of a refresh. It needs an upgrade. So with us, we're just trying to bring a newer style, something fresh, some good energy to the industry. And I'm just happy people like it, because it's crazy to see people wearing our clothes that we've never even met, or the orders that we've gotten from like different parts of the country, and like how quickly it's happened. So we're just happy everyone likes it, honestly.
Awesome.
And then I'll dabble into my story here. So I started my business 2021, just doing detailing, and it's always been my dream to like have a shop. And eventually it kind of turned into what it is now. I have a full-blown shop. We do polishing, paint correction, ceramic coatings, window tinting. And then I personally started tinting buildings with Chris in, I believe, September. And I've always had like an entrepreneurial mindset, and I've always dabbled into different things. Like in high school, I was always selling candy and stuff like that, just trying to make an extra buck, you know. And that's kind of where it started as far as like hustling goes. And we started tinting some, you know, some buildings over here, over in Palmdale, and then it kind of just like the ball just started moving, and we just started working everywhere. And that's kind of how Tint the World kind of started, um, because we were like in like a 5 hour radius, and everybody kind of stays to
every
like one
day.
city. Yeah, every day. Like we would be like in one location, tinting a building, and then we'll be at like some house tinting like on completely separate sides of California within a couple of days. Like so our schedule kind of was like all over the place. I know a lot of businesses try to stay like focused in LA or, you know, here or there, but the cool thing about flat glass tinting is like you could tint anywhere. And you know, obviously, if you know the dollar sign's correct, I mean, we could go out of the country. You know what I mean? And you could take all your tools in your suitcase, and you know, be pretty mobile. You know, but yeah, I mean, the clothing kind of just started based off of kind of the movement. You know, and it kind of just turned into what it is now. Competition scene, the whole hype behind it, and you know, moving forward, we plan on doing different things. But right now, just apparel. You know, and we decided. I mean, we decided we're just gonna, you know, go to all the industry events, compete everywhere that we can that makes sense, and you know, just move forward and try to help like definitely the younger population in the industry, because I found that like the tinning industry is a very different compared to like the detailing industry. I noticed it's a little bit more cutthroat, but the people that actually like run the industry are super cool, which I found out. It's a lot of the old installers that like if you're trying to ask for help, oh my gosh. Like they're like idiots. Like you don't know how to tint that? Oh, you're dumb, you know? And it's like, dude, like how are you gonna expect to try to get to somewhere if nobody wants to help you out? But I noticed that a lot of the more seasoned installers are more like, you know, willing to help out, you know?
At least the industry people, I feel like, because
Mhm.
on Facebook it's a demolition derby. Like get in there, like they're gonna tear you to shreds.
Good luck, literally.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends. It depends on how, you know, how you approach it, where you go, what group you are in. There's a very wide, diverse community. Okay, so there are a lot of people that are cutthroat, but there are a lot more people that care and guide properly. They just
Yeah.
don't get the highlight like the cutthroats, because the cutthroats dig deep. You know, they hurt,
Yeah.
especially when somebody new's coming up and you're trying to get help and you're trying to be real and you're trying to genuinely just act like, hey, how do I do this? And when the people just says, oh, that's easy, or figure it out, or like,
Yeah.
oh God, you don't know how to do that. It's like
Yes.
that honestly should be an automatic slap on that comment. Be like, next, don't want to see that. Like I saw the same thing, and I'm with you guys. That's why with the film we've been trying to do a little bit different on it. Is like, okay, we're not trying to get into 10,000, 100,000 people right away. We want the quality people. We want the people that make a difference. That's why film stands for film industry leaders and mentors, because that's literally where we need to focus on. Is we need to focus on great people like in the chats, like Dustin Gonzalez, Mother Marion, Mike Watson. You got so many great people in here. Gabriel, a newcomer that's coming up, that wants to help each other out, that do
Yeah.
like make the content, make the videos. But when somebody generally have a question, answer the damn question with a helpful answer instead of being a smartass and a comment on that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut into deep throat like that, but
No,
you
for
guys kind
sure.
of just asked
No,
that, and
literally.
I'm like, okay, that's been resting there for years, and I'm like, dude, like it needs to be heard out. Like, hey, man, there's a lot of genuine guys, especially like yourself, that come up that wants to learn, and it's hard when you have, you know, some groups where they eat you up. I mean, they throw you out like for asking a decent question, man. I mean,
Yeah.
and nobody in this world got born and started running. Everybody
You
crawled,
literally.
everybody walked, then they start running. and I'm sorry, it's 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 a little sore subject to kind of jump on, but man, I want to go back to what you guys said earlier. You guys are in LA and you hit up 5 hours of span of tinting. Like that means you're going all the way up to Fresno. Like, what are you covering in that 5 hours, man? I mean, because
So
I couldn't make it down to LA in almost 5 hours from Sacktown. So, like, what are you covering, man?
the beauty of like the way that like we kind of like operate and just in terms of flat glass is that I'm more on like the LA County side. So we're from Palmdale, California, which is the last city in LA County.
Yeah, for
It's
It's
basically an hour and a half north of downtown LA. We're in a desert, but we can still very easily get to LA County. And Dante is more, it's not even Central California. I don't even know what part of California that is. That's just in the middle of nowhere, California.
It's in the middle of nowhere, to be honest.
Middle of nowhere, California. So, but he's still like an hour and a half away from me. And so within that, Dante has his customers. I have my customers that are like down below in LA. And obviously, we're not always getting calls from LA. We're getting calls like 2.5 hours away or whatever. So it's very easy for us to just tap into a network of people that are not only in my city, but in his city. And like Dante,
even farther than that.
Yeah, and like Dante was saying, that's why like we were literally tinting like all over the state, it feels like. And then Dante would take pictures and geotag all the cities. And it would be like one day he was in I don't know, we were some city close to Mammoth, and then the next day we're in Pasadena, and then the next day we're in Santa Monica, and then the next day we're in Palmdale, and then the next day we're just in all these different cities. And he'd always put Tint the World Tour continues. Tint the World Tour continues. And like he says, we're always like thinking of like the next business move. And so we're like, dude, like, why don't we just start making clothes? And I don't even know if we were thinking about like the dollar sign behind like what was going on. We were just like, let's just
not really even.
Yeah, let's just make clothes and like see what happens. And then like as soon as we made the clothes, everyone started reaching out to us, and then the network kind of grew. But that's how we tapped into like so many different cities at like very quickly, is just like working with the two area codes, the two different cities, I guess.
So Dante, where are you again? I'm sorry, I missed that part. What city you?
My bad. I'm from Ridgecrest, California. It's right off the China Lake Naval Weapons Center. I'm like an hour and a half away from Bakersfield. I'm an hour and a half away from Palmdale. Like it's its own thing. Like my population is like 28,000 people for like 60 miles.
So wait, you're hour and a half from Bakersfield going south or north?
North.
Well, technically it would be east, south, west. It's like west. Well, from here to Bakersfield, it's like west.
Here's to Bakersfield is west. So
like northwest, I guess.
That's not gonna help Cash at all, bro. You're just gonna have to go on Apple Maps and see.
Because I'm trying to figure out. I mean, like, because from what he sounds like, hour and a half, he's in the desert, man. He's like in nowhere land.
Oh, like, I'm in nowhere land. No, 100%. Like
you're off of 99. You're not off of 5.
No. 99's like that's like way out there. So I'm like the other.
10? Like, what are you off of, dude? Like
the 14. I'm off the 14.
Man, you're in nowhere land. So let's not. Okay, Chris now understood what you said earlier.
It's like do you know where Bishop's at? You know where Bishop's at?
No, man, that's just all too small.
No.
Like,
this is what I was saying. In the middle,
I jumped from Fresno to Bakersfield, and everything in between is like in between.
Okay, so yeah, man,
when you dive into Dante City, the headline literally says 100 miles from anywhere.
No, I swear, yeah, it does. He's almost Nevada. Yeah, Mike Watson said he's almost Nevada. Oh, here we go. Ricky's in here. It should be called Tint the Cali.
It's typical California.
I read Ricky's comment. You know, Ricky said it's typical California residents calling whatever the world. That's called marketing, baby. Hey, that's called marketing.
Hey, because everything outside of California doesn't really matter, you know.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny, Ricky. Ricky, they're calling you out, man, like that.
Yeah, when does
Vegas is 3.5 hours away from me.
Call us out, man.
So, how close to Sacramento or San Francisco? Sacramento's like, or no, like 5.5 hours, I think.
Rico says he's Tint the world, Fresno. Man, we can start this all night. This debate can go crazy forever. But no, man. I love the history. I love to get to know you guys and understand this. It's beautiful that you guys are so far away, but you're able to connect and you're able to really develop a great friendship and a teamwork. And now you're trying to bring this to the industry with competitions. I mean, especially you're picking on Ricky Miller, man. Like, I gotta give you guys prop for that, Ricky? Man. I mean, maybe it's like you're naive and don't know who you're messing with. Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's like, hey, let's go jump into the deep pool and let's just see where we land up. I just gotta give you props for it, man. Like, to mess with Ricky Miller, it's freaking awesome, bro. Like that right there is an achievement right there. And for Ricky to take you on and be like, give you back and forth, you really stepped on his toes somewhere.
Hey, iron sharpens iron, man. So if we got to call out the best to become the best, and then, I mean, that's what we got to do,
That's the way I always was with I love playing foosball, and I used to play foosball. I would spend hours with anybody that beat me. I would just hound them to play me until they wouldn't play me anymore, like, and I feel like that's the same thing like with these competitions and going to these events and everything. You surround yourself around these people that are, in one way or another, like doing well in the industry or whatever, or better. They have better insight or something. You can just like absorb that all. I did want to ask you guys: did you guys know each other before you started tinting, or how did you guys link up?
Hey, tell them about the house party that I threw, and you were in my backyard, and I didn't even know.
So I graduated high school in Palmdale, and I graduated during COVID, so I had like the COVID graduation, and all my like close friends, best friends, everybody that I know is in Palmdale. So I moved out to here in Ridgecrest during 2020, and I actually didn't know Chris, but one of my buddies invited me to some party, and it actually ended up being at Chris's house. So what's crazy is I didn't even know who Chris was, and I went to his house, and he I don't know, he was like in the house or something. So I was there for like a couple hours or something like that, and I didn't know Chris, I didn't meet him, nothing. And then we both had detailing companies. And we kind of just popped up in each other's feeds because he was detailing all the people that I know over in Palmdale. And I was like, oh, snap. Like, I don't know anybody in the industry. Let me just hit him up. And we kind of just connected from the jump, because we started at the same time. So all the struggles and stuff like that, we kind of just like fed off each other. Like, yo, what do you do if this happens? Or what do you do if that happens? And then, a couple years down the road, he started tinting, started really liking tinting. So I kept on my path with detailing, ended up opening a shop up, and then he just kept mobile tinting. And I always knew that I wanted to start tinting out of my shop and stuff like that, but I was so consumed in detailing. So we just kept on like to connect as far as business goes, because I'm like really business minded and I really like business in general. So even though he tinted and I detailed, like we didn't really see like, oh, we're not running into the same problems, because we're still having to run businesses at the end of the day, marketing, dealing with clients, and just everything like that. And I knew that tinting was going to become something within my business, just I didn't know when, and it kind of just ended up happening. So yeah.
So now you said you started out back in September or October last year with the tinting, or were you doing
flat glass? Yeah, flat glass. I started tinting buildings, yeah, in August, September, around there.
Got thrown right into tinner battles. I needed a partner. I said, hey, you're coming with me, bro.
So and we had, we done a lot of work. So I mean, we kind of definitely did have at least I had a lot of practice outside of, actually practicing. I had a lot of work on the schedule to like actually get a good process and procedure down, to be at a competition level, I mean, we've done hotels, we've done celebrities' houses and stuff like that. So we've done a decent amount of square feet in a short amount of time.
Nice. That's beautiful.
How did
So
you like the
are you still
competing?
focusing more on detail than tint, or are you switching over to the tint side more?
Me? I mean, my shop does everything. So I have installers as far as automotive goes, and then I have employees for detailing. So I honestly want to try to grow the flat glass side of my business. Automotive has been huge the past months, and I don't think I'm a phase out of automotive. Just because it's already been a staple like within my business, but I definitely want to grow the flat glass side of things. So, yeah.
Nice. So Roger Man's asking, are you guys coming to Atlanta? So I think you
Yeah.
guys register as a team, right?
For not for automotive. I did.
I signed up me and Diego. So if you guys don't know Diego, you guys will soon get to know who he is. He's a Tint the World member that hasn't gotten his shine yet, but he's from San Francisco. We met him at Auto Film Mastery. 18-year-old kid, really good kid. So that'll be my teammate in the team's auto. And then we're both doing individual flat. So I did sign up for teams. It was just automotive.
Okay. So you're doing flat as well.
Yeah, I'm doing both.
Okay. Dante, you're just doing flat?
Yeah, I'm just doing flat.
Okay. All right, cool. I mean, that'd be nice to see you guys on that. See how you guys rank up with the competition focus competition. So
We got our first event out the way, so.
I didn't realize how serious the competitions, and it still kind of like blows me away because SEMA was, I guess, like outside of Auto Film Mastery, SEMA was like our first industry event, and Eric Devash actually introduced us to Ricky Miller. And I remember like the first thing he said was like, this is like a 4-time WFCT champ. Like he did like all this stuff. And obviously as tinters, like we take our craft serious, but I didn't realize like how serious the competitions were. So when he said that, I was like, what does that even mean? Like 4-time champ? I'm like, I have no idea what that means. So I'm talking to Ricky and I'm talking to Josh, and then I hear how Ricky speaks on the competition side of things and how serious he takes the rules and everything. And I'm like, man, there really is, I guess, levels to like the competition aspect side of things. And then at Tinter Battles, I saw how serious everyone else was taking it. And I'm like, man, like this is actually pretty mind blowing. Like the competitors that are here, they're here to win and they're not here to play around. Like they're taking their craft very, very seriously. So
I
I'm
say
still
it all.
learning today, competition wise.
I've been saying it all the time, or for a few years now. These guys, not only do they have a passion for the industry and for what they do and being, getting better every day, they're also, like you just said, competitors, right? They're fierce competitors, and they have that competitor mindset. This isn't just going in and tinting. This is going in and winning. Fernand said something the other day too. He's like, as soon as I bought that ticket, now I'm competing. He's like, I already started competing because I bought that ticket. Now I'm focused. And he is one of those guys. Like he knows the rules inside and out. He reads everything, like he's preparing. He's thinking about what he's going to do when he's sleeping. I think, I mean, like he's just, and he's not the only one. Like you have to be more than just a good tinter to be able to take these titles anymore. It used to be years ago, you just had to be a badass tinter, right? Now it's more than that.
The competition's gone fierce, okay, to the max.
Even
guys eat, sleep, and compete. Like right now, Ricky Miller and Fernando Saint have signed up for all 4 competition. They're doing the auto single, they're doing the auto PPF, they're doing the flat glass, and they're competing in the team competition.
So that's the Ironman? Is that what everyone's calling the Ironman?
Ironman is what we did in WFR. So Ironman was the same concept where whoever did all the competition and was the best out of it. So this is going to have a different name. It's going to have a very unique trophy. So if you are interested in having a unique, one-of-a-kind trophy that hasn't been talked about, hasn't been seen, and we're gonna keep this on the hush for a little bit, and it's gonna be a unique I want to say inspiration, man. It's just gonna be something that you're gonna all look forward to. We're like,
Monumental.
damn, no, they didn't, and we're gonna go ahead and do it, and we're gonna bring this trophy in. It's gonna make the belts look like they're nothing.
Yeah, because I heard everyone calling Fernand the Iron Man. I'm like, dude, is this guy like a freak athlete or something? Like,
No, he is, dude. Iron
Freak
Man.
competitor.
The way he got his name in Iron Man was in 24. We came up with the 5 competitions, and this dude competed in all 5 competition, and he staged out of 4 out of 5 of those. Like he literally
That's
was
crazy.
one of the top 3 in all 4 competitions. Like he killed it. Like he didn't just compete; he killed it, and he took the Iron Man title. And then in 25, he repeated it.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
So Iron Man for Fernando, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I saw his podcast on.
He's 3
Morning
feet tall, made out of iron. And that's Mother Mary coming out with that
Straight
joke.
dog.
Oh my God, seriously. So listen, guys, not to put anything down, the competitions you come into Atlanta is going to be a fierce competition. But I guarantee you the networking that you'll make with serious competitors that can help you grow your industry, grow your business, and really be not those guys what we started off early with. That's how that's built in this industry. You have to go in, and the guy that may sound like an a-hole online, when you meet him in person, you may become a best friend with that dude. And
Yeah.
I did this for years and years, and everybody laughs at me, but I had the same feelings. When you guys said that, it was something that connected with me. And then I started going to these competitions, these events. And man, the amount of friends I've made, the film fam that I've grown to love and respect, it's a lot of these guys were those guys that are online that at one time said something to me. And now I got to meet them in person. When I go to meet them in person, it's a totally different person. Because a lot of time when they're being like that, they don't realize they're being like that. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, they're just commenting on there saying, oh shit, you know, this is easy or this is simple. Like, I think, did I just see this dude right here? Yeah, this dude right here.
That guy is a beast.
This guy right here, Richard Glenn Fudgen Jackson. I love the hell out of this dude. This dude is another young one, but this guy's got so much experience. He does so much, and he helps out so many people. He's literally helped me out a dozen plus times. I will call his ass up, be like, hey, and he'll just tell me, Cash, shut up and just go fucking tint the glass. Like, but he will help me with what I need. But then his line always is, shut up and just go tint the damn glass. It's just glass, tinted. But he's helped me out so much time. I'm telling you, there are great people. Every single one of these people I've met have literally turned into extended family. And that's what's beautiful about this industry. That's why I love doing this, man. I love this because of what this has gathered up to be. Why we did film. And honestly, when I left the other group, I thought I was done. I was like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to be part of anything and nothing. And it was the industry that pulled me back and said, hey, no, let's do it. Let's do it differently. Let's do it slow pace. Let's do it where it means something, where it's people like you that say, hey, when I have a question, I really want to answer. And let's find those people that want to be the mentors and leaders to help these young people or these new people. And that's where we're heading. In fact, we were just talking about this in our board meeting, and we're like, hey, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in the industry, especially in 26. There's so many events. There's so much stuff going on. How do we deal with that? And how we deal with it is we be true to who we are, and we stick to our lane, and we do what we do best, and we just let everything else be noise.
Yeah.
We want to do a competition. We want to do a great competition where people come in to see the seriousness of competition. They get to compete the way they want to. but they also get to network. You also get to have fun with your family and friends. You also get to learn some stuff because education, like Dante said, he's an entrepreneur, right? Business needs to be part of tinting. Just because you're a great tinter doesn't mean you're going to be a great businessman. And if you can
100%.
hopefully become that great businessman, why not have that within the same competition or event, right? Why not have the training within the same event? Why not have these great people like the assassin, like Dustin Gonzalez, like Dustin Hall, like Fernando Saints, like Ricky Miller? Why not have these guys show you guys some stuff on a training level? You can always see them compete and pick up some stuff from them, because if you go to talk to any one of them, they will tell you what their tip and trick is. They will literally
No,
tell
yeah.
you what it is. In fact, Josh Miller, I was at Tinner Battles, like in Orlando, and they had this squeegee contest, right? So I was like, dude, I haven't touched flat glass. I want to compete in this thing. I just want to have fun. He's like, are you competing, or you just want to learn? And I'm like, why? He's like, because if you're competing, I ain't telling you shit because I'm competing. But if you want to learn, I'll tell you. I was like, bro, I'm just learning. I'm not competing to take the title. I know I'm nobody against you, right? So like, I know my role. If I know that I'm not the bottom of the barrel, I'm not there, but I'm gonna get there eventually. But I'm definitely in the middle, and I've proven that a few different times now. So, but he 2 seconds, man. He just boom, 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 boom. And in fact, we just did a flat glass today, and I literally was using his technique, and bro, killing it. And that's all it is. Is Cash the guest tonight? Yeah, I need to shut up. Okay. All right, let's my team check me sometimes.
So
No,
I'll keep it going. I love it.
I'm just excited. I'm excited by young people.
I was gonna ask, like what you guys want to bring to the industry, the community. But then I also saw what Dustin here said. Like, do you guys have any plans to like change up what you did in your competition when you come into to film? I think that's a little bit better question.
I think we don't really necessarily have plans. It's like Cash just said, like, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. I think what Tint the World has taught me is like, you can't really game plan in terms of what's going to happen, because
Kind of just roll with the punches.
You just roll with the punches and adjust to like what the market's telling you. Right now, the market has kind of shown us that like they just like our clothes. They seem to like the way that we've been operating, and I don't think we're going to change anything. I know that we do appeal to like a lot of the younger installers, especially here in LA. There's a lot of new entrepreneurs that want to get into this industry, so I think me and Dante have a lot of knowledge that we not only have, but we're accumulating to like give the people that are coming behind us, like our outside of our immediate team, because we have a lot of young people in our immediate team. And then just in competition, I mean, it's the same thing. We'll just adjust as we learn. We're learning from a lot of the quote unquote OGs, being the new gen. We've been learning a lot. We were just at Green Valley learning from them. And I got to give a shout out to Ricky and Josh, because they've actually like really like helped us out a lot.
For sure.
Like business, training. They're kind of like the big brother, and we're like the little brother, like annoying at them, just kind of like, always pointing at them. But they've kind of honestly, like, realistically, like taken us under their wing, and we have a lot to thank them for. But just in terms of competition, I think we're just going to learn as we go, because there's so much like little things about tinning that I thought that I knew that I don't know at all. And I'm still like, that's when I feel like right back to like day one, where I'm like, dude, I don't know shit, man. Sorry for cussing. I don't know.
It's all right. We're
how was like when you guys first went in to compete at Tinner Battles? Like, did the nerves get to you? Were you fighting the nerves down, or did they overtake you?
I say this all the time, just because I got to say it. Like, I was like completely calm. I had no nerves at all. I was nervous before when they were doing auto, because I didn't compete in auto. We were doing flat, so I was nervous like the buildup of it, like seeing the music and everything, the lights. But I played baseball in college, so for me, I always played in front of like a lot of crowds and stuff. So honestly, when I started tinting, it was just like playing baseball. Like I was already used to it. But I do think that I was a bit too calm because going into it, I knew like if I psych myself out and like let the quote unquote attention like get to me, I was gonna mess up. So I think it was like a reverse effect. I was too calm going into it, and we ended up like not even finishing the window. So yeah, Ricky's mistake. I don't
No,
know.
that time did end up catching up to us relatively fast. There's definitely a lot of things that we probably could have done differently, specifically on that window in general. But I mean, I wasn't really too nervous after they said ready, set, go. I was like, I didn't even know that they kind of said go until everybody started running to their glass, and I was like, oh snap, like it started, you know. But um, yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of things we could have done different, but it was our first competition. I'm glad that we got that out of the way. But now moving forward, I know that we have to move a lot more diligently. Um, and every that's the thing about competition tinting. Like every move and every stroke of your squeegee is gonna have to matter. You know. So.
Right. Yep. We were talking about Byung a couple weeks ago too, and like watching him, you know, like he just does like a dance kind of, you know, and like every move and thing that he does seems very purposeful. And like and a lot of the bigger jobs that I've been on, you know, where you're fighting for square footage, right? You know, when you're on a big job, a bunch of guys, you're fighting for square footage. You want to get in as much as you can a day. So you got to try to figure out how to be as efficient as possible, right? You want to get the film on the glass. You want to move on to the next one. And it's kind of the same frame of mind I think you need to be in for competition as well. You know, like you said, you need to be, all your movements need to be purposeful. If you're standing there walking in circles looking for the freaking red dot that's in your hand, you know, you're like that's not going to help you, right?
Yeah, literally.
Saints told me something. He was like, dude, you got to treat 5 minutes like it's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But he told me that once we had finished the competition. So, I mean,
well, you learn a lot of lessons afterwards, but as long as you learn. So when you guys went into that first competition, like, did you guys have any preparations, any plans on that, or did you guys just like wing it?
I mean, we kind of knew what our job was, so we wouldn't be running into each other.
I was like, yo, grab the film, let's just roll it up, do it normal, throw it on there, you know?
Just go tint the fucking window, right?
Yeah, let's just go tint the window. That's it. But then we started seeing how everybody else was like strategically operating, and I'm like, yeah, this is different. I didn't expect it to be like this.
Yeah.
So, I know you guys do a morning call with Ricky. Like, how's that been?
Morning call with Ricky?
Yeah, I thought I heard you guys were getting on with like early morning motivation with each other or accountability.
Did Dante freeze up?
I don't know. It sounds like it looks like he's frozen. Because that smile is solid, man. If you can hold a smile like that, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'll get to Ricky. I hope Dante comes back in here. So Ricky, it all kind of started just because well, I'm doing Austin Cook's mentorship, and one of the things that he's kind of like really pivoted my lifestyle into is like just getting up early. And I would always see Ricky getting up early. We both believe in God. I'm a Catholic, so obviously I believe in Jesus. And Ricky posts his Bible verses every morning, and I would just message him and be like, you know, God bless, brother. Or, you know, we kind of like shared that foundation of like getting up early. I need to do a better job myself of actually getting into the word like Ricky. But that's kind of like where it started. And now like we just have a early morning check-in where we're all up at the same time. We're getting after it. And it's like kind of became like a brotherhood because there's a few other people in the chat. It's Tint Nashville. It's Cody Tecklenburg. Dante's back. Dante's in it. It's a few other guys, but the whole point of it is just like, you know, just hold each other accountable with the right morals, the right behaviors, the right disciplines. And it's kind of like, you know, what you guys are doing, just basically setting the foundation of like let's get our work done. Let's hold each other accountable and just push ourselves forward.
Now that being said, you're coming in Atlanta in Film Fest in May. You've got some experience, and now you've done your first competition. You know Ricky is a serious competitor. Like, do you have any words? I know he's watching this podcast. Like, do you have any words for him? Are you gonna play nice? Are you calling his ass out? Like, where is this gonna go? Like, I really want to see that. Like,
And when it comes to the competition, I don't even know who Ricky is. Honestly, that's how I just go into it the same thing when Eric Devash said, "Hey, you got a 4-time WFCT champ." I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. We're all slinging windows. And honestly, truthfully speaking, not to take anything away from flat glass, but I do feel like the best tinners kind of shine through in automotive. You know, I think that's where, like, you know, you really find, like, see.
So automotive is the way.
So
automotive. So now I'm gonna have to come. Well, I'm gonna have to do it in Atlanta, beat you in Atlanta.
Yeah, let me guess.
I'm doing auto there, and then same thing with flat or comes the tinner battles, the exact same thing. Because I'm signed up too, baby. I'm ready to go.
You know what's funny about this whole little shenanigan we got going on? I tell Ricky all the time, there really is no arguing. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? What am I supposed to say to that, bro? Like, I don't have the accolades yet. You know, I'm supposed to be the kid that's sitting here and just saying whatever, but there's no accolade. See, Richard Jackson just said it. Anyone can tit squares.
Listen. I say to that, Richard, I'll see you in Dallas in the first week of March at Autobahn, because I'm coming to that too. I haven't said anything about it, but I am coming to that. I know you'll be there, and I am competing, so I can't wait.
Oh wow!
Sometimes they're they're rectangles or diamonds, but the glass is still flat.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is fueling the fire.
Yep.
Fueling the fire for me and Auto. Like I said, I still consider myself a better auto installer than I do flat, for the sole reason, yes, I'm tinning squares. So that's why it makes me such a good flat glass tinner, is that I'm a better automotive tinner. So we'll see how it goes next 2 weeks with you, Richard. And then the one thing I am excited about when it comes to Film Fest, Chris Brooks had mentioned this on a post and he commented it, because he said he's competing in 3, he's not competing in 4, and it's his last time competing. Like, I'm excited that I get to come and compete against him again, because honestly, I was in the same position that Chris and Dante were back when I started in 2012. I was 23, and I was looking at Chris Brooks the same way I know these two are coming after me. Is that I wanted to get after Chris Brooks. I wanted to be Chris Brooks. So I'm very excited in the fact that I get to compete against him. I hope this isn't his last time, but if he's saying it is, at least I get to participate in it. And then also I get to be next to him and judge with him and judge the reps 10 off. So like I am extremely excited about that, is to compete against him one last time and then get to judge next to him too. It's an honor, and I'm really excited about it.
Hell yeah.
100%, man. I mean, to just see that, you're giving me goosebumps. Just you talking about, like, you and Chris Brooks, and now you and Chris, and how the evolution is going on. Like how like from a student to a master to like having your own student kind of look up to you, or somebody that wants to compete with you and beat you. But I'm looking more forward to that. You get to compete with Chris, but then you also get to judge with him.
Ricky's the middle
I think
child.
that's going to be a really good match.
Ricky's the middle child that's like not fully OG grandpa. You know,
okay, I'll take that.
Ricky's got future judge written all over him. He's got future WFCT judge written all over him. And here goes Tint the World, just ready to LA coming, just, you know.
I can't wait to come to LA and carry that belt above my head in your home city, when I'm from California to begin with. I was born in California, so California has already been dominating for the past decade because I've been dominating. So you're not doing anything new.
Well, I've been in your shop, bro, and it's welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, all over. I don't see a single California. I at least need to see 114 freeway sign. I know you know what that is. We need to get you a poster of the 14 freeway north towards Palmdale, Lancaster, just to spice up your shop a little bit. Let the people know your roots. Because you walk into that shop, nobody can tell that you're from Cali, man.
That's okay. That's okay right now. I don't think, I'm fine with that. Everyone from California is moving here at the moment.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold the territory down for now. I will make sure that California remains in good hands, and I'm not going anywhere.
Ricky, just to let you know in the comments, Richard
I
is
see
saying
it.
that he's dominating the day in Nevada.
Oh, I can't wait for the first week of March. I get to go against Poppy, Richard. I'm excited. I haven't mentioned anything yet, but as soon as I see Richard start chirping, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to compete against him. I can't wait. I didn't get to compete against him at WFCT this past year because they restricted us to 2 categories, and I just did the flat glass ones. So it's like I said, auto is still the one I've always chased. I will do the same thing that kind of Chris is doing. Like, I really don't talk about auto that much because I haven't won anything in auto. Like, I can say that it's better than my flat, but I've done nothing to prove it. Flat though, I know I can open my mouth to a point. But auto is always, that's what got me into competing was the auto competitions. I wanted to be the best auto tinter in the world. So, and I'm still going after it. I'm pretty certain I'm going to drop decorative this year and just do automotive at WFCT if they don't allow us to do 3. I'm trying to petition to say if you do decorative, you should be able to compete in the other 2 because decorative is you do 1 window and that's it. So they can still make the scheduling work if they want to. So the ball's in their court. If they want more people to compete in decorative, you got to open up the auto to the people that are going to do it too. Because like A, I want to chase the 40 grand. And then B, I want that title. That title has eluded me for the past 14 years. So, and I've gotten within like a point or 2 of making the finals probably about 4 or 5 times. So it's right there.
I would say just stick to flat, bro. You're good.
I look forward to competing this year.
Yeah, I just say stick to flat, bro. That's a sign right there. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is, bro. Yeah.
Ricky, are you going to be bringing the mustache back?
Nah, for which competition?
Well, Film Fest.
Film Fest? So I got to pretty much stop shaving now. That takes time. My facial health is not real fast.
Then? Are you saving it up for WFCT?
I'll probably do that again. And that actually work out perfect because it'll be tinner battles right beforehand where I claim become the first champ. I'm looking to go after that, carry 2 belts. I'm bringing my belt with me and then walk out with a brand new one, have 2 of them right next to each other. That wouldn't be bad to do with a nice handlebar mustache. So at least for those 2 events,
isn't the LA competition for tinner battles just strictly individual?
Just singles. My belt stays right here with me. You got to come see it when they do the teams again. I'm assuming at the beginning of next year.
Whatever that means. Hey, whatever that means, man.
So, people are asking how did they get your hoodies?
Oh, it's on our Shopify. People got it right now. People have to do a little bit of digging to get to it. Like you have to kind of search through the nooks and crannies to get a hold of some Tint the World hoodies. But look at Ricky, man, just having a ball right there. But no, we'll post a Shopify on the WeAre-Film. We actually need to do a better job of fully like publishing the website because we get that all the time. So, but Shopify, it's on our Instagram. We're more active on Instagram than we are on Facebook. I didn't realize a lot of the window tint community is more active on Facebook. So I've been a little more active on there. So we'll make sure to get the website up.
Yeah, maybe you could share it in the comments.
www.tinttheworld.org. Tinttheworld.org is where they can get it.
Tinttheworld.org. I could type it in there.
Tinttheworld.org is where they could get the stuff.
Or are you typing it in, Cash?
Nope, you can do it.
Oh.
I'm talking something else. And
Okay. Tinttheworld.org. All one word, Tint the World, right?
That's correct. Yeah. Tinttheworld.org.
Type it in there.
What happened to Dante?
I don't know. He didn't come back, man. You got to check on your boy.
He got scared.
It's a Tint the World party of one today or what?
I mean, you got.
Well, I show up and he just runs away. What's going on,
Yeah,
Dante?
Rick-
I don't know what's going
Ricky's
on.
energy come in and boom.
Dante was all big time for the big dogs. Like, and then all of a
Why
sudden he
didn't
just
anybody tell me
vanishes.
that big bro Ricky was gonna come in here?
Well,
Surprise.
it was
Shock
a
of the century.
surprise. It's you asked about like having a mentor, having your questions answered and stuff, and Ricky was like, "Hey, man, I'll be right here. Just let him know." So
Hey, I gave you a shout out, bro. If I didn't say it before, I'll say it now, man. We appreciate everything you've done for us, bro. For real.
No, man, I appreciate that. No, I heard you. I was watching. I was watching the pod, but me and Cash already worked this out a couple days ago. I said, dude, throw me in backstage and then just bring it up. Let them get rolling, and then throw me up there real quick and see what happens.
Yeah, hey, my parents raised me well, man. We have to respect our elders. So that's all I was. Hey, that's all I was doing, man. You know?
Hey, I'm not as old as Chris Brooks. He's the elder in this situation.
I have no idea who Chris Brooks is. I'm sure he's an amazing installer.
Oh yes.
I'm sure he has a lot of knowledge. Again, I'm new to this whole industry, man. I didn't even know what the Iron Man was. Again, I thought they were saying Fernand Sainz was just a freak athlete. I didn't even know what that was.
Well, no, I'm going to get my revenge against him in this one because that was probably one of the worst flat glass competitions I ever had was at that WFR. I took like third from last, and it wasn't good. My auto was good. My flat glass was terrible, but it was okay. At the end of the year, I ended up winning WFCT, so all was forgiven.
Nice. Oh, it's time for the wheel.
well, this is the wheel for the sweetheart deal.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the sweetheart deal was whoever purchased a ticket from last Monday night to this evening, they will get entered for a sweetheart deal, which means that you get $100, 2 tickets to the welcome dinner, and a goodie bag. So every ticket that you purchased got your name in here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
Shut it off, quick. Shut it off.
Oh.
I was supposed to hit shuffle and I hit the spin. And it's like, what the heck happened? Oh man, that was crazy. So all right, sorry. Where can I buy tickets to that dinner?
On the website.
It's on the same ticket ticket page. When you go on the tickets, on the bottom, the very bottom should be the welcome dinner. So let me reshuffle. Let me bring the wheel back on here. I apologize.
And I saw that comment, Fernando.
Fat fingers. Fat fingers. So
yeah, I can't see the chat on my end.
So
it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to see it. It'll be depressing.
Rigged. Dustin says rigged.
Depressing.
All right. So this is for the sweetheart. This is not our regular wheel. This is the sweetheart wheel. So I'm gonna go ahead and since Chris, you are the guest, tell me when to spin and I'll spin it and we'll announce the winner right now.
We're gonna be spinning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Here we go.
All right, guys. Good luck for everybody that purchased their tickets. You are gonna get $100, 2 dinners, tickets to the welcome dinner, and a goodie bag. Avery Wells.
Whoa.
Avery Wells, congratulations. You are the winner for the sweetheart deal. So you'll get $100, 2 tickets to the welcome dinner, and a goodies bag. So with that being said,
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now we'll do our wheel with the names for the people that want to do some giveaway. So, where did Ricky
Barry, Dante.
Yeah, what'd you do to my guy, man?
Uh,
You just came in here and replaced him.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, it's not my fault. He got scared.
he didn't come back, man.
It was literally as soon as there was like a buffering space right there, like the transition between Ricky and Dante froze, and then they just replaced, and Dante left. It was crazy.
Eric says Dante was late for a shift at Taco Bell.
You guys actually have no idea what that means. Okay.
Oh my God, that's just crazy.
Good Taco Bell adventures.
Hey, I was just craving Taco Bell earlier. Actually,
Oh yeah, he did say that.
I was like,
All right, fellas, I'm gonna dip out. Cash, thanks for having me on. Chris,
thank you for jumping.
I want to give you, of course, I want to give you and Dante your shine too, in the fact like, hey, you guys, like I said, I didn't want to say needed motivation, but at the same time, you guys have been holding me accountable, and if that is something that is means a lot to me, and I very much enjoy the fact that you guys started that group up, and we sit there and shoot the shit in the morning, and pretty much just shit talking all morning. But I absolutely love it. Bringing the energy to these competitions, I appreciate it. I can't wait to compete against you again in Atlanta. I can't wait for Tinner battles, and we'll see what the future brings, man.
We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. OG,
let's go.
we're out of here, or you're out of here. I'm here to stay.
All right, Ricky, thank you so much. Man.
Later,
Take it
guys.
easy, man.
All right.
Later.
All right. Anybody else wants to be on the wheel? Let me know. Taco Bell is my stuff. Bill says he loves some Taco Bell. Michael C. I got you, Michael. All right. Anybody else want to be on them wheel? Maverick. Got you, Maverick.
Do you have Heidi up there?
Heidi.
Yep.
You don't have Chris and Dante in there. What is this spinning for?
Chris, Dante. There you
Goodies.
Is Gabe in there? Gabe's
in here. Tanny's in here now. Bill S. You are not on here, but let's put you on here, Bill. There you go.
Jackson.
Is Byung on there? I can't see any of them.
On there. Trip is on here now. Richard's on here now.
Richard is like a surgical tinner, man. We went to his shop because he had invited us after tinner battles, and the way he approaches just the installation is insane.
If you can understand Richard and follow what he's doing and how he's doing, man, you'll kill it out there.
Yeah, and I was telling him, I was like, dude, the way you go about tinning, like, it's not an accident as to why you invented this product or came up with it, like I was just like, dude, this is ridiculous. Very, very passionate installer.
Yes, for sure.
Nacho Bel Grande. That is my favorite. I kid you not. Nacho Bel Grande and the Mexican pizza. Like, those are the two top. You pay a shitload of money for the Mexican pizza. I don't know why, but it just tastes different.
Richard's got a unique outlook, on everything, man. I love talking with him. Like, I'll get random calls sometimes, and he'll say like a phrase, and he's like, "That's it," and like it has nothing to do with anything, I'm like, I don't understand. He's like, "That's the purpose," and hang up,
And
I was like, why do they two-stage? I had asked him because at WFCT there's no popping panels, right?
Right.
I was like, why do they two-stage at WFCT? He's like, I don't know, ask them.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's not I need the explanation as to why. I don't know who's gonna answer that question, man.
Yeah.
Richard will definitely give you those answers. Simple answers. Yeah. You ask them. All right, guys. So we'll spend couple today. We'll do a goodie bag and then we'll do a hat just for the hell of it. All right, training next 3 days. Vehicle color change. Bedtime soon. So spin the wheel. You got it, Mother Marion. I was just about to do that. Dante, whenever you say go, we'll do the first one. This will be for a hat.
Dante's back.
I'm sorry, Chris. I don't know why I said
Well, I
Dante.
literally thought Dante was back. I was like, "Where's he at?"
Chris, sorry.
He's got the
All
empty
right,
chair.
ready, set, go.
The empty chair. Like we bring back out with the empty chair. Vegas, congratulations. You won a hat.
Nice. He hasn't won anything in a while.
Yeah. We'll send you a hat, send a message to Ryan, and then let's do that goodie bag. And then we'll let everybody go to sleep on time because Mother Marion says she's got to do some training.
Dante did.
He's probably it's the after effects of Taco Bell. It's probably what's going on.
One of his ladies that he told he was the manager picked him up.
Oh, Ryan, you're in on that too?
Eric, he posted it.
Yeah. You just got to tell him you're a manager at Taco Bell or you work at Taco Bell. When they ask what you do, you never tell them you run a business. You say you work at Taco Bell. That's where it's from.
All right. Whenever you're ready for the next one.
Go, spin it.
All right, there we go.
I thought we were waiting for Dante. Rico. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rico. Are you still in the chat?
Rico.
Is he there?
I don't know.
Oh, no. He's getting called out.
He's getting called out.
There he is. What happened? Did I?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Rico, come in.
Yeah, Rico's there.
I'm 20 windows in only. Okay. Congratulations, Rico. You got that. And there was a question that I wanted to go back and talk about for Film Fest. So Michael asks, no talking with judges while judges this year, I hope. Absolutely no.
Yes.
You talk to the judges while they're judging, that is an automatic DQ.
Leave them alone. Their job's hard enough.
Yep. So the way Film Fest is going to work is we're going to ask the competitors to do kind of like what WFCT, exit the competition area and be away from the competition area. So if you are talking to the judges while they are judging, it is going to be a DQ. Judges need to do their job. Judges needs to be on time. Judges needs to be focused. We're picking the panel of judges for a very particular reason, because we want to make sure the judges that we pick are top-notch judges. Everybody can respect their grades and scoring. They're going to be transparent on how they score and everything. It's going to be simple. I know people have asked, and I'm going to answer this very simply. You tint the best window you can, whether it's flat glass, whether it's PPF, whether it's auto. Judging is going to be based on same criteria as always: specs, contamination, cutting, laying the film down. It's going to be against the same people. We are going to have 3 judges in each competition. Those 3 judges are going to work together on each individual window to make sure that everybody agrees when they deduct points on it. The way the competition is going to work, you're going to have a card. You're going to have minutes before your competitions to inspect your area, write down on the cards what the damage is. We will have before pictures and after pictures for the judges to look at on an iPad. So therefore, if there is a question or concern, they know how to answer it. They're going to answer it off the card. They're not talking to a competitor. They're not talking to anybody else. So that card is your speaker. The card is going to represent what you let the judges know what's wrong with that window, what's wrong with that work area. You'll get time to do that. If you don't do that, that's on you. We will have a competitors meeting a week before the competition. It will be a virtual meeting, so therefore it's easy for everybody to attend. We will also record it, so for people that are not able to do that live, they can go back and review the recording and what the questions were asked. We will give a follow-up question that did not get answered a few days before the competition starts, so that way everybody gets their questions asked officially and answered properly. There is no file, there is no torch, there is no sanders. It's simple as that. When it comes down to PPF, you cannot use promoters and you cannot put sealants on the PPF. Other than that, everything kind of goes. We are going to have a couple side things going on that's going to be fun for everybody. Autobahn is collaborating with the film, and they're going to do a mini competition. So for the people that are just attending and they do not want to compete, come enjoy the event. Autobahn is going to be giving away $1,000 every hour for a mini competition. It's going to be between 4 people. Whoever tint the best gets $1,000. Doesn't matter if you're competing. It doesn't matter if you're just attending. Anybody's open to go for that. You have to sign up with them at that time, and they'll pick the winner right there and then.
And you can only win once.
You can only win once, but that will happen all 3 days. You can only win once out of all 3 days.
You can't sit there and try to win every hour for 3 days.
Well, they're
You only
currently
win
at
once.
this time, they're not putting any limits on who can sign up, but you can only win once. Rules will be posted on the website. We are working with the website people, which is iMagnet. We're making sure all the stuff is going up properly. So they put up a quick website for people to kind of get their tickets going. But the competitions, if you competed once before, you kind of know what the rules are. The main thing is who's going to be judging. So for our auto, we have Graham from Australia. We have Stan Foster. And we have Leanne Watson. For our flat glass, we have Dustin Hall, Sean G, and Chuck Cochran. So very big glass guy right there. So your questioning on judging should be just by the names right there. And then when you go to PPF, we have Tony Kegger, we have Chris DeMonico, and we have Rob Ruska. So there is no one brand that's dominating. Everything is separated, so therefore it can be as fair as possible. Rules are, again, going to be simple and easy. Just lay out the best film. Now, if you're competing the rep versus rep, and if you haven't called out your rep, I suggest you call out your rep and have them represent your company, because rep versus rep is also going to have a cash prize as well. And for that, it's going to be Ricky Miller, Chris Brooks, and Fernando Sainz as your judges for that. Now, Expel has just confirmed that they will be giving away a plotter at the Film Fest as well. That's going to be the FC 9160 brand new plotter. We'll get to use it for the Film Fest, but after that, Mike Watson has said that he will bring the box. He will put it in the box for you, whoever wins. To qualify for the film, for the plotter, you purchase a ticket with TFACT. TFACT will give you a hat and entry. There's no limit on entries. The tickets for that is going to be $100. Every $100 gets you a ticket for that plotter. They will
$100 donation.
Yep, $100 donation to TFACT, get you a hat and an entry, and you can win that. Now, Ricky Miller is not here, but he's also working on us for the flat glass guys, because I requested this with the flat glass guys. I want a film handler there. So there will be a film handler. We will figure out how to give away a film handler at the end of the event as well. Don't have the details on there, but I can confirm that there will be a film handler that will also be given away. So for this event, it's just not the competition. It's just not the workshops. It's not just the training. It's not just the competitions. It's the mini comps. It's the side fun. It's the side networking. It's a lot of little things that's going to be very useful for you.
The film fam get-togethers, man, the dinners and stuff like that. You know, the going out and racing cars or whatever, and bowling, and like besides everything else you get, like that camaraderie is freaking awesome.
Yeah, and Film Fam, I mean, the welcome dinner by Expel, EPD, and Rewired, man, for $20 donation to TFACT, you get a steak and a salmon buffet dinner. You get 3 hours of fun play with bowling, high ropes, laser tag, and arcades. I mean, dude, that's $150 right there that you're getting for 20, and you're donating that 20. So you can also write that off as a business donation. So I don't know what else to say. And then don't forget about Tint Wiz's little thing that they're doing right now. It's just a little thing. It's very small, but all you gotta do is make a video and you can have your trip paid for, your hotel paid for, and your entry paid for. It's just a little thing. Just want to remind people it's just a very little thing, because Cadell just put one little post on, like, just make a video. It's just a little.
He was hyping it up, man. He was like,
I didn't see the hype, man. All I saw was one little post, like, hey man, just make a video, just post it. That's it. Like, where's the hype? Dude, you're giving away a flight. You're giving away a hotel. You're giving away a competition.
Well, I'm saying, like, the way he was building up, like, oh, we're going to give it away. And then the next day, it's like, I'm thinking of doing it this way. And then, like, everyone was like, well, what are the rules going to be? And then, like, it just dropped, like, boom, here it is. Make the video.
So let's see some videos.
Tim was already do the free giveaway. No, you have the chance to enter your video and post it by Friday. Cadell is going to pick the winner. I don't know how that's going to happen, but he said by Friday that we'll pick it. And for the kids, we are going to do a little fun activity for the kids where they can get to learn how to tint on the peel boards, and we'll have coaches, and we'll kind of have a little competition for the kids to kind of get a feel for it as well. But it just be some fun stuff for the kids as well. So
quick question.
Yes.
For the automotive, are you guys also tinting front windshield or no?
No front windshields. We have something unique for that. We're not telling that yet.
And then you install
only the fun round.
So I saw on the website.
You want to just let the bag out of the cat out of the bag? Do you want to like say it?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. For the front windshield, for the final this is for the final round only. For the final round
on teams, right?
Yep, on the teams, that you have to do the sun strip, but with a curve.
Contour cut.
So it has to match up with the top of the windshield. So like it has to have that curve sun strip.
So we get to see some knife skills.
Kids the world, kids the Cali.
Kids, you have to do I'll bring my tax identification number so that I could cash the prize.
Yeah.
So we will pay you right there. We will write you out a check. You can cash right there, and then you just have to fill out your tax forms, because film is a 501c. We are already registered. We are already set up. So everything is going to be done properly from day one. No full windshields beyond. So no full windshields, only a brow contour sun strip for the front for the final team event. Other than that, like I said, lay out the best film, man. You'll win if you just be consistent. Everything is going to be a cumulative scoring. So if you got 2 rounds, it's going to be a cumulative scoring. If it's 3 rounds, it's a cumulative. So we want the best consistency. So we want to see that you don't just lay best window one time, but you consistently lay the best window out there.
This is fun. This is exciting. I started off everything just hand cutting. I hand cut for like my first 3 years. I just got my plotter.
Well, I would say if you're gonna go compete and you want to compete seriously, I will put that plotter on the back burner for right now. I will hand cut every single thing. And the best advice I'll give you is know your tools in your tool pouch without looking at it and eliminate and only have the tools that you really need. And then just repeat that process like muscle memory without even thinking about it. And what Fernand told you after the competition is very real. You want to have yourself checkpoints, at least 3 checkpoints. Like, hey, what's the time? Pay attention to that time. So if they give
what's
you
the sorry to cut
minute,
you
10
off.
minute, 15-minute mark.
What's the time frame for the car?
You had to put. I had to speak my mouth on, didn't I?
Singles or team or both?
For teams.
Team's an hour.
Is it an
Right?
hour?
Right. I'm pretty sure that's what we.
What does team says? That's a fun competitions. Oops. I opened the wrong sheet. Hold on a second. Answer something else in the meantime, Ryan.
I closed my computer. There was a question. Scroll up.
Scroll up.
What was the question?
Doing something else.
All right. I shut my. I thought we were going. I shut my computer down. Now I'm just on my phone.
Oh man! All right, hold on. Where am I scrolling up to? Who is it?
There was a question, right? Where was it?
The marketing workshop. Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's what I was wondering. Yep.
Yep. Oops, I didn't mean to close that window down. What happened with that?
Yes, yeah, marketing workshops.
Sales. Definitely will be 2 of the workshops that we will bring in, and then to answer Chris's question, Film Fest 26, the timing of competition on the teams.
I'm pretty sure we didn't change that. I'm pretty sure we kept the hour.
And I think it is an hour. I think it's gonna stay with an hour on the team competition. Yes, that is an hour. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna have enough time to do it easily without messing it up. As long as you don't mess up, you'll be just fine, man.
Just don't mess up.
Just don't mess up. You mess up, then you may be struggling. But if you don't mess up, you should just breathe, get your rhythms down, get your practice down, and you would be fine, man. That's the easiest thing to do, is just to be consistent with it. That's
the easiest thing to do is say it's easy.
I mean,
yeah, I don't feel like, honestly, I would get in there and be too nervous. Honestly, like it's the same. Like at Tinder battles, I was super calm once the time got started. I think once we threw the film on and we realized it was a minute left, it was just all rushing it. But I wasn't.
Look, I've got it opened up right now. I'll give you the rundown here since you asked this question. I'm gonna give you a rundown. So, for teams, 2 minutes lineup, basically meaning getting to your cars. 3-minute prep time, basically mean write down whatever you see on the cars. You get 60 minutes to tint the thing, and then you get 3 minutes to clean up and exit. 2 minutes is going to give in for adjustment for the judges to come in, for everybody to exit out. Judges going to judge their things, and then you get 22 minutes to clean up afterwards. So what that 22-minute means is that you have come back, you remove your tint, you remove the glue, because that is also going to be part of your scoring. You have to leave the windows clean for the next competitor. So if that's not clear on some of the competitions, that is part of Film Fest, is that you do have to clean up after you're done. After the scoring is done, you have to come back and you have to clean up. And then you get 22 minutes as a team to clean up, and then you get 3 minutes to clear the floor. Everything's said and done. The whole concept is going to be down to the minutes. On the singles, 2 minutes lineup, 3 minutes prep, 15 minutes to one window, 3-minute cleanup and exit, 2 minutes for adjustments. The judge is going to come and judge. You get 12 minutes to clean up. We give you amp time on the singles to clean up.
Also, we're responsible for bringing our own film, right?
No, film is going to be only by the sponsors there. So you would, if you have a sponsor, film manufacturer like Expel, Autobahn, Lumar, Suntech, Pioneer. So far, I think Max Pro just came on today. So Max Pro, as well as
Did you say Solar Effects?
Solar FX, yes, Solar FX. So those are the brands that will be having sponsorship for the event. Any sponsorship film can be used. If you do not have a sponsor partner there, then you can use one of the sponsors' film because Autobahn, Expel, and maybe others will allow their films to be used. But I know for a fact Expel and Autobahn says that they will give competitors that don't have Tint, they'll give you Tint for the competitions. They'll have extra for you.
Okay.
So, and if you have a sponsor, if you have a brand that is not listed on that, get with your brand. Tell them to reach out to me or Ryan. We'll set them up as a sponsor so they can come represent you. They can come represent their brand and they can cheer you on. Global is also going to be part of it. So Global I didn't list, but Global is also coming in very heavy. So there's going to be good representations right there for Film Fest.
Okay, for sure.
And then Trevor from our sponsor of the week, Tinting Insurance, Film Hub, just so we don't forget that. He will also have a booth there. So he will be there to represent insurance. So for the people that want to come in and learn about insurance and what proper coverage you should have for your business or yourself, come talk to Trevor at Film Fest.
Yeah, he's a great guy to talk to. Really easygoing and generally seems to want to like help the industry. Like he himself had told us too. He's like, listen, I don't have a policy that's good for everybody, but I can help you find a way to get a policy. They've been working on building policies specifically for us, but sometimes some of the policies that they have just aren't set up for your specific needs yet. But he said there's a lot that goes into all that, and they've been working on it because that's been a big issue in our industry for a long time. We've always been kind of misinsured for the most part. We'd have to try to get a similar type insurance, and the problem with that is you never know if the insurance company is going to want to back you because you're not really completely doing what they thought you're doing or whatever. So I think it's pretty awesome to see an insurance company now trying to specifically find and build policies around us.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, and then Beyond just asked, will we announce rules and have something separately for email? We will put it on a sheet for you guys so you guys can all see it and review it. So before we have our meeting 2 weeks prior to the event, everybody will get the rules in writing. So that way, if you have a question that wasn't answered or if you want to clarify something, that's what you get to do in that meeting. That meeting is going to consist of me, Ryan, Dustin Gonzalez, and your judges. So you'll be able to ask the judges exactly how they're going to do it, what they're going to do, and what your questions are. So that way, we want everything to be transparent for you guys so you can have the best chance to win. So, there is money on the line. There is a title on the line. It is a serious competition. You tint it however you want. Take out the seals, pull the panels, whatever. As long as you don't damage the panels or the flat glass area, you're good. So damage equals DQ. So pretty much that's the rules and regulations on it. Especially since Dante, you're on here, you're asking these questions. I think it's great that you're asking these questions because a lot of people want to know some of this basic stuffs, and we'll post about this as well too. Not only on the podcast, but we will make a post about this. We will also, like I said, put in a documentation and get it to every competitor. Every competitor that's registered will get an email with hey, here's the rules and regulations. Here's when the meeting is going to happen. You can be there present live to ask the questions, or you'll get a recording after the thing is done.
Yeah.
So
It's funny because it's in May, which is kind of like a long time from now, but it'll come so fast.
it's gonna come so
Yeah.
fast that it's not even gonna be funny, because like we always look at this, we're like, oh damn, it's gonna be 3 months away, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, it's only a month away. Or, wait a minute, like we didn't get a chance to do this, we didn't get a chance to do that. Even
It's
with
like
us right now, man, like we're working with the 10 website guys. Like we got like these criterias that we want out, but it's like the website guys got to get it. They got to do the language. They got to do the website page for it. Then they got to post it. Like that all takes time. And I wish it was like simple as this. Like when you say, "Hey, Chat GPT, just put this up," and they'll put it up. I wish it was simple as that, and it's not, guys. It's just like running a business. Just like, because like you're like, I want to be a millionaire overnight, man. It doesn't happen like this. Everything takes time. Everything works out. But
Well, it seems like you guys are also emphasizing putting on a really premier event, so that takes a lot of details, a lot of back end things that like most people don't see, and then it's like we have to adjust and adapt on the website back in, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Are you guys from Georgia? Is that where you guys are from?
yeah, so we're both in Atlanta, Georgia right now, but I'm from California. I'm Sacktown, Sacramento. And Ryan's from up north, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Pennsylvania, New
We're
York.
both in
Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia now.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to Georgia. I'm looking forward to it.
Atlanta, baby.
Hopefully the Braves are in town. I'll go watch a Braves game. I'm a big
Hey, man.
baseball fan, so
Hot Atlanta, man. You're gonna be coming in May, right before when the heat starts. So it's gonna be right after, right when the kids get out of school. So it's gonna be fun. Straight shot from the airport. We got a great venue. The hotel's awesome. The hotel's on the website right now. The link is open for the discount rate. So if you want to lock in, it's the West Inn. That's the preferred hotel because that's the connecting hotel. But then we also have the Holiday Inn and the Embassy Suites within the same campus without you leaving the grounds. You just have to kind of go across the parking lots for those. But if you want the least amount of steps to your room and back at the event, and if you're going to carry your tools for the competition, I highly recommend West Inn. We got you guys great deals. So lock in before those deals are gone, because there's limited amount of rooms that's available. But we got you rooms from all the way from Wednesday all the way to Monday. So that way you can compete your competition by Sunday, have that dinner, take home that trophy and that check. Like Chris says, he's ready with his W9, W4 ready to go, man. So thank you so much, Chris. It was a pleasure having you and learning about you and Dante in his chair. But wish you guys all best of a good night and best luck when you guys come to Film Fest. And if you haven't registered, WeAre-Film.com. Go there, register. Everything's on the booking tickets, including the welcome dinner.
awesome. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You guys are definitely doing your thing in terms of. I like the. I didn't know film stood for Film Industry Leaders and Mentors.
Yes,
When
sir.
you told us that at Tinner Battles, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you look on our homepage right now is with others, but before it used to have that on there on the bottom is Film Industry Leaders and Mentors. So when we came up with this, like I said, when we came in, it was meant to be a really something that was going to be a good movement. So that's why our thing is we're very cautious on how we're doing it. We're doing it slowly because we want to establish a great foundation for it.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. No, you guys are. I like the whole concept of it. Kind of circles back to what we said in the beginning. Like, especially for us, I think, not to take the spotlight off of you guys, but even like Tint the World, like when the moment you begin to like, I guess, sell a product to the industry, you kind of have to put your ego aside and understand that you're kind of serving, you can indirectly serve every single person in the industry. So I can't really put up like a barrier between even an installer in my city. Like I just can't do it because at any point, like my product can end up in their hands. And I've always been like that naturally. Like I've always tried to build good relationships with other installers from the beginning. Like I've genuinely always done that. And in return, it's kind of screwed me over in sometimes because not everyone's like that. But on the flip side, I've also had really good relationships with a lot of installers in my city. So yeah, it's pretty much aligns with what you guys are doing.
So I will leave you with this. I've been in business for a very long time, 30 plus years. I've done mail order. I've done a lot of different stuff where I've hustled a lot. I've didn't do a lot of things the right way.
Yeah.
But doing the things the right way, whether you get screwed over or not, you have that peace of mind that you have the best night's sleep ever.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
There's nothing that beats that. When you do the right thing when nobody's watching and you do it for the right reason, that's all that matters. Everything else is noise. I'm just gonna leave it with
and then you end up getting rewarded a lot better long term. You know?
That's it.
Yeah, it always ends up working in your favor. Like it's like they say, like what's done in the dark will always come to the light. Like whether that's good or bad, you'll always end up being rewarded for what you ended up doing.
The real always shows up. It may be a little late, but the real ones always show up.
Yeah, 100%.
The real friends are the ones that show up at the tough time, not when everything's going the right going everything great for you.
100%.
That's all you got to look at. Well, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. It was an awesome podcast. We appreciate you, Tint the World squad coming out representing, and we can't wait to see what you guys can do in May, man. Especially against Ricky Miller. You want to show him.
I need to get off this call and call. What was that?
He said he really wanted to pick at you and kind of show the love, but I love it. It's a big brother, small brother, situation. I got two brothers. We pick on each other like that all the time. So
yeah, I've kind of understood. My role is to just annoy him. Literally just be that little kid in his ear, man. Just be like, you know. But I need to jump off this call too and see what happened to Dante. I don't even know.
Find out, man. That Taco Bell may be like, does he need extra? Find out what happened with that Taco Bell, man.
This is we'll have to tell you that story off air, Cash, because that's a whole.
Hey man, we need to see this guy. We need to see this guy at Film Fest. This guy is a quiet, but he's a monster. Steve Reeder, man. Steve Reeder, I'm calling you.
There's a lot of guys that everyone like mentions that I'm like, dude, I don't know who this guy is.
Steve Reeder won 2 of the WFR competition auto singles, man. He's a 2-time champion for WFR. When you see his ass at Film Fest.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. See y'all.
Appreciate you guys, man. You guys have a blessed night.
You too.